Hi guys, it's been a hot second, but your girl's here. It's been a little bit since I've filmed a video. I am not gonna get into it and give like this whole spiel about why it's been so long since I've uploaded a video, because I just don't feel like it's necessary because life. Also, yes, I am wearing a sweater. I'm not gonna call this ugly because it's not ugly, because it's a beautiful cat that literally looks like Aria, and it's probably the best Christmas sweater that ever existed. So yeah, thought I'd be festive sitting behind or in front of my tree. It doesn't really look as pretty when the light's on it, but anyways, I'm here today to film a makeup video. I know, crazy, it's been forever. And I asked a long time ago kind of like what videos you wanted to see from me, and got a couple, but one of them was to just do like a very easy everyday makeup look that just doesn't require a lot, but it's really nice and simple. So that's what your girl's gonna be doing today. Just sit back, grab a glass of wine, and let's get into it. So I just want to give a little heads up. A lot of this makeup is drugstore, except for 2 products, but I will tell you another dupe that you guys can do if you have to or you want to. And then also I will say that this is what I've been doing a lot lately. I've been like not really wanting to do a ton of makeup, and I've been going more on the natural side lately. So a lot of this will apply to the people who want to just wear something super simple and not go all in and do this a lot. So I do not use any primer, but I'm sorry, I keep like burping and I can already tell like I've literally had 2 or 3 sips and the inner rim of my lips are already red. So, and I just look like a crazy person. So let's just put my hair up, shall we? So what I'm gonna be using for a foundation is the Maybelline BB cream, and this is the fresh. There's a pure one. I love both. I will say that this is very minimal coverage, if at all. I just want just a little bit of coverage. I don't really want to wear a ton or a heavy or high coverage foundation, just because I don't know. I just don't really feel like it lately. And so I just kind of get something that will just even out my skin tone a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. This also has like just some like some other just benefits anyway. So I like to use BB cream. I just use a damp beauty blender. Well, not a beauty blender, it's a Loreal beauty sponge. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with some concealer. My favorite drugstore concealer of all time is the Instant Age Rewind. This stuff is amazing. I go through it like nobody's business. I just feel like I can really add a lot, but yet it's still so light, and I don't feel like it ends up looking like a lot, you know what I mean? Just like do my bags under my eyes, any redness, or balancing out my skin tone. Kind of maybe what the BB cream didn't do. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love this concealer. I think it's definitely my favorite drugstore concealer, just because I feel like it gives me the best coverage in the drugstore range. And I just feel like it wears really nicely. It lasts really nicely. As you can see, I'm definitely pale. That's number 1. So this is something that I have been using lately. I would say for the past like month or so, I have been using this product, and I am slightly obsessed. I follow the makeup artist that did my makeup for my wedding, and I love her. She's amazing, and she's super, super talented. And she'll post video or post like on her Instagram of makeup products that she recommends or things that she loves. And she had mentioned this a long time ago, but I never actually ended up picking it up. And so not too long ago, I did pick it up. And ever since then, I've been obsessed. oh, you probably can't even see it. The Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. This stuff is amazing. This is a highlighting stick or illuminator, and it's basically, it's a cream, and they come in 2 or 3 shades. I can't remember how many, but this is the lightest one because I'm super pale. They have a bronzy one and something else, but basically what I do is I just put it on my cheekbones, okay? Anywhere you highlight. So I do it up my nose, I'll put it like above my brow, and I'll even take it, put it on my inner corner with my finger, and what it does is amazing. So I'll blend it in with my beauty blender, and it just gives the most natural but yet beautiful glow. I feel like for someone who doesn't really necessarily like want to have like a full-on highlight going on, this is for you. It's so natural, so gorgeous. I feel like my skin looks so healthy, so fresh, and just like, oh my gosh, I love it. Like, look at that right now. Do you see this right now? Seriously, like, it just gives me such a glow. And for my skin right now, I feel super, super dry because it's the winter time and that's just what happens to my skin. But this stuff, I swear, makes your skin just come alive, I swear. And if you just don't really want to go full in with the highlight, or you just want more of like a natural glow, I highly recommend you try this out. This is in the Light Clair Iridescent shade 100, just in case you wanted to get the same one. But this is something that I have just been using religiously lately, and I feel like I get compliments on my skin, and really I'm not really wearing much. This, I feel like, is what they're seeing, is this healthy glow and just this dewiness and healthiness. Is that even a word? Healthiness? Just the glow I feel like that it gives me from within. Like, I just am living for it. Okay, you want to try this out. If you take anything from my video, try this. Seriously, it's drugstore, you gotta try it. Okay, so I don't really actually set my makeup right now because I feel like my skin right now, since it's in the winter time, it feels so dry. So I actually only set where I put my concealer, and I'm using the NYX, what is it called? HD Finishing Powder. And I love it. I feel like it's just a great, it's in the shade Banana, and I feel like it kind of gives you that like dupe of like a banana, Anastasia banana shade. I don't know. I just feel like maybe that's the closest that it feels like. And then I'll just kind of put it in my T-zone, because that's where I can sometimes get oily. But then I just leave everything else what way it is. If you are oily, I obviously would not recommend that, but if you can afford to not set the rest of your face, go for it. If not, then just set it. Then I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. Obviously, I am almost out. I love this stuff. I think it just is like nostalgia for me for summer. So I'm just going to keep using it to pretend like it's summertime, but it's totally not, but I'm gonna pretend like it is. I am then gonna take a big fluffy brush, like a powder brush, and I'm just gonna focus it on kind of loosely, like where you would contour, but again, it's just more of like an overall glow. That way, you know, I'm not super, super pale. I'm bringing some life back to my face. Do you see that glow that just comes through? Oh my gosh, I just love it. Then for blush, I've been using the Becca by Jaclyn Hill. I can't even remember what this was even called. Face palette? I don't know. And it came with the Champagne Pop. Sorry, I'm totally blinding you. I'm so sorry. Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop, and then her 3 blushes. I'm going to be using the Amaretto. And I've been loving using kind of like a bronzy blush, very lightly, and I just love the glow that it gives me. I don't know. I just love it. I just love it. So that is it as far as face goes. Now, if I want to, I'll take a Morphe M5000, 5000, M500, and I will take Champagne Pop and just dust a little bit more highlight if I want to. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna keep it with the Maybelline strobing stick just so you can kind of see it come through. But if I want to, which sometimes I do, it just depends on kind of what I'm feeling. If I'm going out later or if I want it to be a little bit more poppin', I will take this brush and just dust it a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, cheekbones, and then down my nose and all those areas that you highlight. Now I'm gonna do my brows. I did just recently get my brows done and I am so excited about it. I am just gonna fill them in. I still feel like I'm playing around with kind of how I wanna fill them in. I really wanna get the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade because I feel like that's gonna help me do my front a little bit better. But it's expensive and I probably won't get it anytime soon. So I've actually been loving, ever since Jaclyn Hill recommended it in one of her videos, I can't remember which one it was, and I'm talking really fast. It's the Loreal, oh gosh, it's like totally, the wording is gone. It's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill, and I lost the one end, but it reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Brow Definer. It looks a lot like that shape. And they honestly did not have a lot of shade options, I will be honest. There were not a lot to choose from as far as shades go, at least the last time when I got this. But I have it in the shade Brunette. So I've been like kind of playing with my eyebrow shape. Sometimes I feel like I do them too heavy. Sometimes I feel like I don't make them even. Sometimes I feel like I don't do enough. Sometimes I don't even fill them in. But anyways, so fill in your brows how you want them. I'm just gonna fill them in really quickly and then I'll be back to finish off the eyes. There's really not much going on with the eyes. But yeah, so this is as far as the face makeup goes. Feel free to add you know, a little bit more bronzer, a little bit more blush, whatever you guys want to do. But this is what I've been doing lately and I just love the way that it looks so fresh and healthy and glowy. And I don't know, I love the way that I've been doing my face makeup lately. So I'm gonna fill my brows and then I'll be back for the eyes. So right now my brows are gonna look real crazy. I'm also using the Anastasia Brow Gel to set these puppies. They're gonna look pretty crazy right now because I have no eye makeup on, but please know that once I do my eye makeup, it does not look as crazy, but it does look super crazy right now. And they are pretty full, but I'm just going for it today. I'm going for it. Now the next product that I'm gonna be talking to you guys about while I have my crazy brows on, I'm gonna put that on while I'm talking so I don't look as crazy, is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Groundwork. I have to tell you that this might be one of my holy grail products of all time. Like, not even kidding, one of my favorite products of all time. I'm gonna be applying it with my finger, by the way, and this is going to be my primer for everything else. So I have been a makeup assistant, makeup artist assistant for an amazing makeup artist that's in the Metro DC area, DMV, you know, Maryland, Virginia, and DC area. Her name is Kevin, and I was gonna say Makeup by Kevin, but her name's Kevin, not Makeup by Kevin. But that's her business, is Makeup by Kevin. She does makeup, and she's incredible. And I have been kind of her makeup assistant for bridals. Wow, I cannot talk. Makeup for bridal parties. And I have learned so much. I'm still kind of trying to figure out if I feel like I can handle bridal makeup and if I can actually like do it. It's a lot. It's a lot for sure. But I really, really do have a passion for it. She takes on some makeup artists who are aspiring. She shows them the way, she shows them some ropes and everything, and I've learned so much from her. And she uses this product all the time. and I swear I can't go back now to not having it. It is an amazing product. I think the color is perfect. As you can see, it's just like this natural, just brown, bronzy look. A lot of the times, actually, scratch that. I wear this every day. Regardless of if I put on any eyeshadow, I'm wearing this on my eyes. Even sometimes by itself, I'll take a crease brush. I'll just take a little bit of a transition shade, blend it out a little bit, mascara, done. It is so great. And it really does help make your eyeshadows last longer. It also, a lot of people use, what do they use? Painterly. I think Painterly is a big one, and another one's a huge one, but they are amazing. Now I believe they're $19, so it's not cheap. However, they last forever and they are so worth it, especially Groundwork, so worth it. It just makes your eyeshadows just pop, and I don't know what it does, but it just gives you that extra thing that you needed, that you didn't know you needed, but you know now that you need it. It's like one of that. It's like one of those things. I highly suggest you just go out and get it if you can. If you can't, I know that Maybelline and those drugstore products and companies, I know that they do those color base, like those cream shadow bases and the little pots too. And so you can find something that's kind of similar to that or whatever, but highly recommend, highly recommend. About that. All right, so I'm gonna go into my original Naked palette that is literally falling apart, but she's still good. I'm gonna be taking Naked and Buck, and that is basically it. I might take a little bit of Hustle, but that is all. I'm only using those shades, very neutral, and very easy. And then I'm taking this on a oh my gosh, it is completely, wow, it is completely rubbed off. I believe it's an E40, I think, blending brush. And I'm basically just going to take Buck and Naked, I just wanna make sure I was right, Buck and Naked into the crease, and then I just kind of bring it over my lid. And the fact that we had that Groundwork on just makes this basically the easiest thing you can possibly do. I do that to the other side. I'm like being super messy too. Like when I'm doing this, I'm doing this quick. And I know that's what people need, okay? So I'm not taking my time. I'm just going for it. And we're blending, okay? But we don't have to worry too much. So that is sometimes literally all I do. And I'll just throw mascara on, that's it. For my normal, like kind of everyday, I've been then taking Hustle right here, and I'll put on the same brush, and I'll just kind of more so focus it on the outer corner, bring it up into the crease a little bit. Again, as you can see, this is not, you know, crazy, but it's just darkened it up a little bit. Nothing too extravagant, nothing too crazy. And I'm just kind of focusing it more on the outer portion, bringing it up a little bit, but again, keeping it low and just creating that crease a little bit more of a depth. That is all I'm doing for my eyeshadow. Just that. That is it. Sometimes I will take, let's see, Hustle and Dark Horse, more so Dark Horse, and then Creep. And I'll take a little small angled brush, and I'll just like lightly line my upper lash line and kind of do eyeliner. And sometimes I will add on a flat shading brush, half baked, and I will keep it super, super low on just like the inner portion of my, my lid. And I just love the combination of these colors. It just looks so gorgeous when I do that too. So always, if you want to step it up a little bit, make it a little bit more poppy, feel free. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little pencil brush, and I'm going to kind of mix all three of those colors. And I'm just going to line my lower lash line. I'm just going to kind of smudge it out. Again, I kind of am a little bit messy with it because I don't really want it to be precise. I just kind of, oops, I went to Dark Horse by accident. Whoopsie. But again, I'm just, you know, lining my lower lash line, giving some depth. I always say giving depth, but really, am I giving depth? I don't know. I think I am. Yeah, I'm just like lining my lower lash line. Again, I want like a little bit of something. Like I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. I don't want it to be nothing. But again, it's not like it's anything crazy. So that is my eyes. Those are the eyes. Very simple, very easy. I can't tell. I feel like this side's a little darker, so hold on one second. Okay, so that is it for the eyeshadow. Now, if you wanted to make it a little bit more nighttime appropriate, I would highly suggest putting a little bit darker into your crease as well as liner, or adding that half baked on the top and just like kind of smudging out a little bit more on the bottom. But this is more of like that daytime, like everyday kind of very natural look. So I'm actually not gonna do any liner. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm just keeping it just like this, but I am gonna start to do some mascara. And of course, my all-time favorite right now is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I'm just gonna apply my lashes, or apply my lashes. I'm gonna apply my mascara and then I will be right back. All right, so this is the final look. This is the eye makeup that you will see me pretty much wear every single day, as well as the face makeup. I mean, seriously, look at that lip Maybelline. Do you see it? I hope it's picking up. Then the very last step that I'll do, truthfully, is I will do some chapstick. So I will apply some chapstick right now. Because normally, guys, I'm gonna be real, I will not, on a day-to-day basis, wear any lip products. This is the final makeup look. This is what I've been wearing a lot. I feel like it's very easy, very simple, and pretty like to the point, you know? Like I feel like it's not anything crazy. I do not think it takes a lot of time. I think it's very quick, very simple. And I think that a lot of these things you already have, or you have something that's similar or something that works for you that you really like. So I hope that you liked this video. I am so sorry that it took me so long to film one, but I am so glad that I was able to take the time tonight to do it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please comment down below maybe some of your favorite products, or if there was a product in here that you really want to try, or that you liked this video, or you can tell me some makeup videos that you guys would like to see in the future. I have a couple of ideas, there we go. A couple of ideas that I will be filming. I'm gonna be off all next week after Christmas and in between Christmas and New Year's. So I'm gonna try to get a lot of videos filmed for you guys so it's not this long. I will wait for you next time. And I just hope that you like this video, and please subscribe if you haven't. And I hope that you all, whatever you celebrate, I hope that you're enjoying it with your family and your friends. And I just wish you happy holidays and happy New Year to you guys. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.